Hello everyone, I'm Khurram here with another video. Hopefully you are doing well and in good health. In this video, we would shed some light on how internet is an infrastructure for different services. We would also try to understand that what actually the internet is. I mean, is this an alien thing or space, or it is really physically something, or is a wireless bubble or a cloud as a lot of people think in their mind. Then we would also discuss about internet backbone, and last but not the least we would explore the difference between web, which is also called World Wide Web, and internet. In the previous session we reached up till here. We understood that in private and local networks called LANs or local area networks, we need to have switch device to connect multiple devices to each other. So this is the switch device. To connect multiple devices in our office or in our home, we have to use this device. That's what we learned in a previous session. By the way, you might ask a question that how my mobile is wirelessly connected to internet in my home. The answer is that we have wireless variant of switch device, which is called access point. But here, for the sake of keeping the thing simple, we would stick with switch device only. We also discussed that to connect our LAN to some other LANs anywhere around the world, some different LAN, we have to use a device called router or router. We made a point that the main function of the router is to route the packets over the internet, and the packets are actually a little chunks or pieces of information. We also learned that router is able to route the packets because of a complex set of algorithms, and that complex set of algorithms is called routing table. So it goes through its routing table before routing the packets onto our internet. We had a discussion on the concept of client and host machines over the internet, and we also had a look of the interplay of a request and response cycle between these machines. We derived that client LANs like our home LAN or office LAN cannot connect with the internet straight away. They need to first connect with ISP, this ISP here, which is also called internet service provider. Internet service provider are actually a companies which provide us with the cable, which actually gives us an internet connectivity, and they charge a money or a fee for it as well. So in this session, we would focus more onto this cloud or bubble of internet. Although the internet here is depicted as cloud, in a real life, internet is not a cloud, it's simply a cable or a wire. So it's just a wire. So this wire could be a copper cable, it could be a fiber optic cable, or sometimes a satellite connection, for example, for a cellular or mobile communication. But at the end of a day, it is always some kind of a wire or cable which makes an internet. Let me give you my own example. As I live in UK, in my case, the underground cable comes to my home and it goes into my router. This cable is provided to me by a company called Virgin Media, which is a ISP for myself. By ISP, again, let me repeat again and again. ISP means internet service providers, which are the companies which provide us with the internet connectivity, and they charge us for that also. This cable provides the internet service to my home. So the main thing to remember is that although my phone might be connected to a home router, which is a combo of router and access point or a switch device, but then it is connected by the physical wire coming to my home through underground cabling. So at some point, internet is always a cable rather than normal notion of a cloud or a bubble or some alien thing. Remember, servers are special machines. This is a server here. So it's a special machine which could be connected to our internet directly. We don't need ISP before connecting the server to our internet line. Whereas this network on the left side, which could be office LAN or it could be my home LAN, is called client and is always connected to our internet through our ISP. By ISP, again, we mean internet service providers. Just to bring home the concept of internet being a wire, let me show you an internet backbone. So this image shows all the underseas or under ocean cabling around the world, and it ignores any overland cabling. These cables are buried deep under the ocean floor or a sea floor. This is also called an internet backbone. Sometimes people refer to the term internet backbone, and what they actually mean by that term is this inter-countries और undersea और under ocean cabling. So हम ये कह सकते हैं कि ये इंटरनेट बैकबोन से हमारी मुराद होती है बैनुल अक़वामी मुख्तलिफ ममालिक के दरमियान में जो केबलिंग है, जो हमारी अंडर सी केबलिंग है, और ये मुख्तलिफ ममालिक को आपस में इंटरनेट की कनेक्टिविटी के लिए जोड़ती है. तो इसको हम इंटरनेट बैकबोन भी कह सकते हैं. We also have intra-countries cabling, which means every country has complex system of underground cabling to connect different cities, districts, counties, or simply different parts of countries to each other for our internet service. We also have inter-countries on-land cabling also, which connects different countries to each other. This undersea cabling is mostly fiber optic because long distance fiber optic cables have faster data transmission rate and they are not prone to transmission error or losses. So that's the reason we use fiber optics for a long distance connectivity. In most cases for copper wire over the long distances especially, it has more losses associated to it because of electromagnetic mechanism for its data transmission. You just need to understand the basic idea that in a copper wire, data transmission happens because of electrical impulses, and wherever you got electricity, you got a magnetism attached to it, and wherever you got electricity and magnetism, you got electromagnetic field, and this electromagnetic field is the main cause of different losses in copper wires.